I sold a pair of alligator lizards online, and now it's time to pack them up and ship them. Step number one is catching the lizard. In this case, we've got some Mexican alligator lizards that are a little bit feisty, and last time I touched them, I got bit. Here are the culprits. She's already getting offended. I have to be very gentle with these guys. Oh, you saw that? See? You gotta be careful here. Cats, to be careful. Don't want to get bit. We want to put this lizard in the container as smoothly as possible. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this maneuver here. It's thinking about biting me. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Here we go. This is the female. As you can see, she's got some pretty nice red coloration and a few calico spots along her body. Last time I got bitten by the male. So far so good with the female. So these are called red-lipped alligator lizards. You see the red lips? When they get disgruntled, they show off those red lips to ward off a predator or a pinky finger. Despite them being pretty small lizards in general, they bite pretty hard, so I wouldn't want to take that to the pinky right there. Scientific name is Abronia lythrochilla. They are very uncommon and rare in the reptile hobby, and today we have a pair shipping out. Now it's time for the male. Last time I held him, he bit me pretty hard, so we're looking to avoid that one today. Just like that, we have an alligator lizard. These guys look like mini dragons. They're so cool. This is the male. He's a little feistier than the female, but so far so good. He doesn't want to bite me. These are beautiful little lizards. Alligator lizards are wrangled. Time to go set up the shipping box that they're going to go in. 3 pieces of tape on the bottom. Time to put in the styrofoam inserts. This is what keeps it insulated and keeps temperature stable throughout shipping. Alright, that is 1 box assembled. Need to assemble 1 more because I'm also going to be shipping out this little 0 bearded dragon. What a cute guy. Alright, the animals are in their boxes. Now it's time to add the temperature influencing stuff like the cryo pack, and also these are the heat packs. You just remove them from the plastic wrapper, squish around the contents of this, expose it to air, and then over the course of time, it will slowly add heat to the box. We use these whenever temperatures are chilly. When you're shipping a reptile, there are 3 temperatures that are important for you to take note of. That is 1, the temperature where you are located. So for example, I'm here in Miami. Most of the time it's pretty warm, so that's why I drop stuff off towards the end of the day. So just in case a package is around here in Miami, it doesn't get stuck in a truck in direct sunlight or anything like that. So I usually drop my packages off at like 3 or 4 o'clock. FedEx is open until 7, so as long as it's dropped off before then, because that's when the last truck leaves. The second temperature that's important to know is overnight shipping with FedEx is done primarily through 2 central hubs. One is in Memphis and the other one is Indianapolis. So depending on where your package is going, it takes 2 flights. So it's important to know which hub your package is going to be held at overnight. Because for example, right now today in Miami it's pretty warm, but where this is headed to Memphis, it's actually about 50 degrees, 60 degrees. So that's why we're packing this with a heat pack. Once it arrives in Memphis tonight, it'll keep the package nice and warm. And then it takes one more flight to, in this instance, California, which is on the complete other side of the United States for me. Pretty remarkable how the shipping gets done overnight and it's safe. So far I've shipped about between 100 and 200 packages myself. All have arrived alive and on time. So this process is as safe as can be. Never had any sort of death on arrival or anything like that. So fingers crossed we keep it up. So let's say, for example, were we not in December and I was shipping it to California and all of the temperatures were like how it is right now in Miami, 80 degrees or up. So if temperatures are warm everywhere, I would take the cryo pack, put it in the fridge or the freezer for about 30 minutes or so until it changes its phase. Slowly we'll add coolness to the box because a reptile will die if it overheats. Let's say the box gets to 120 degrees or something ridiculous like that. The reptile will certainly perish in those conditions. However, if it did get really cold, not to say that's a good thing, but on the colder side of things, the reptile will just slow down his metabolism. He'll stop moving as much, but he wouldn't really die. They're built to survive like winters and stuff in the wild, where they would pick a nice dark cave or burrow themselves underground. So that's why shipping them in these boxes is pretty safe and pretty non-stressful for the reptile, as long as people don't bang around the box. And that's why all the boxes are labeled perishable, handle with care, this side up, live animal. It's important that all the carriers of the package understand that there is something living in there and to treat it with respect. Also, I typically ship Monday through Wednesday just because over the weekends FedEx is closed. So say you were to ship a package on Thursday, if it did get delayed, which is possible, things get delayed before. I've had a delay once or twice and always with the proper packaging, it arrived just fine the next day. But let's say we shipped on Thursday and the package got delayed Friday. That means Saturday and Sunday it's going to spend in a box because all packages are halted. They do not ship on the weekends. So that's why I ship Monday through Wednesday. So those are pretty much the standards by which I ship. So basically shipping Monday through Wednesday, checking 3 temperatures, which is the current temperature where I am, the temperature at the hub where it's going, and the temperature at its final destination, in order to determine what kind of heating or cooling supplies we add into the package. Also very important is communicating with the customer, the person who bought the animal, to make sure that they're available to ship, arranging shipment dates, texting them when you drop off the package or when you print the label and they now have tracking information. Very important that everyone involved is aware so that no casualties happen. At least for today, they will be in Miami, so we want to keep them cool today, and then later on, they will be warm when they're in Memphis. So time to package these up and stuff it with paper so that they don't move throughout the shipment. All right, they are all packed up, ready to go. Everyone gets a sticker. These shipping labels go on the outside of the box, and that is what FedEx uses to scan your package and determine where it goes. We have the tracking number on here, we have the hub that it will be going to, and etc. So this is Bluetooth that works off of my phone. I'm about to print another one. Well, I guess I'm printing all of them. Alright, once the package is taped up, it is time to write what kind of animals are in the box. So we got 2 Abronia Lythro
Tuabronia lithochilla, Mexican alligator, lizards.
Dropped off the packages, they scanned them in, we got our receipt here. Now it's time to text the customers and let them know that their packages are on the way. And that is how you ship a reptile safely every time. If you like this video, if you want more informational stuff on how to ship reptiles, how to sell reptiles, whatever, leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see. But until next time, peace.